Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're turning the spotlight on a woman who has dazzled, disarmed, and quietly ruled Hollywood for over 4 decades, the unforgettable Dana Delany. You might know her as the soulful nurse Colleen McMurphy from China Beach or the elegant Catherine Mayfair from Desperate Housewives. With every role, Dana brings a mix of intelligence, grace, and quiet strength that keeps audiences hooked. But behind the fame lies a story filled with rare photos, quiet rebellion, and truths that define a woman who's both mysterious and magnetic. Dana Delany wasn't born into Hollywood privilege. She grew up in Stamford, Connecticut, in a close-knit Irish Catholic family. As a young girl, she fell in love with theater, not the glamour, but the art of storytelling. She saved her allowance to sneak into Broadway shows, watching from the back rows and dreaming not of red carpets, but of performances that lasted in people's hearts. After graduating from Wesleyan University, she moved to New York City with raw ambition and quiet courage. Rare early photos show a young woman with messy curls, fierce eyes, and big dreams. Years later, when fans rediscovered those pictures, Dana laughed and said, "That was me, broke, brave, and dreaming big." Her breakthrough came in 1988 with China Beach, where she played Nurse Colleen McMurphy, a role that redefined how women were portrayed on television. McMurphy was complex, flawed, and human. Dana poured her soul into the character, earning 2 Emmys and the respect of Hollywood. Critics called her the thinking woman's actress. When one producer said she was too smart for TV, Dana replied, "Then maybe it's time to make smarter TV." That confidence became her trademark. The 1990s solidified her reputation. From the steamy exit to Eden to the classic tombstone and heartfelt flyaway home, Dana showed range and depth. Critics called her impossibly elegant and criminally underrated. But while her on-screen presence was captivating, her real life remained low-key. She avoided gossip and fame games, preferring books, travel, and painting over Hollywood parties. Once, a candid photo of her reading at a Paris cafe went viral. No makeup, no filters, just Dana. When asked her beauty secret, she said simply, "Sleep, sunscreen, and staying curious." Her calm exterior hides a resilient spirit. Dana once suffered temporary nerve damage from a cosmetic procedure. Instead of hiding it, she laughed and called it her vanity tax. Fans admired her honesty, a reminder that she wasn't chasing perfection, just truth. She also kept her private life truly private. She's never been married and once said, "I love love, I just don't love contracts." That line went viral, and fans began calling her Hollywood's last mystery woman. Her response? "I'm not lonely. I'm just not owned." Those who know Dana say she has an undeniable aura. She can walk into a room and capture attention without saying a word. A co-star once joked, she could teach a class called How to Be Interesting without saying a word. Her secrets aren't scandals. They're lessons in resilience. She nearly quit acting before China Beach because of constant rejection. She once admitted she didn't feel Hollywood pretty in her 20s, only to redefine beauty in her 40s. Behind her elegance is a touch of adventure. She rides motorcycles, skydives for charity, collects art, and dances barefoot in her kitchen. A friend called her equal parts Jane Austen and rock star. And that contrast is what makes her fascinating. After China Beach, Dana could have stayed in her comfort zone, but she craved growth. She stepped away from television at her peak to focus on theater and independent films. When asked why, she said, "I didn't want to play the same woman over and over. I wanted to explore what scared me." Those early stage photos, sweaty, intense, focused, show a performer deeply connected to her craft. That same passion powered her later TV hits, Desperate Housewives and Body of Proof, where she insisted her roles reflect strength and intelligence. She told producers, "No victims, only women in control." Unlike many Hollywood stars, Dana doesn't have a team managing her image. Her rare social media posts show books, sunsets, or her dog, never excess or ego. When she appears on red carpets, it's with quiet confidence and timeless style. She's famously said, "The more you explain yourself, the less interesting you become." That refusal to overshare is her superpower. When asked why she's single, she once smiled and said, "You say single like it's a punishment." The crowd went wild, and that clip went viral for all the right reasons. Despite her privacy, Dana's compassion runs deep. She supports veterans, women's rights, and arts education, often quietly, without headlines. She mentors young actresses, reminding them, "Own your worth before someone prices it for you." One actress recalled meeting her backstage. "I was nervous," she said, "but Dana looked at me and said, 'You belong here.' That moment changed my life." That's Dana's quiet magic. She uplifts without needing recognition. Hollywood loves labels. TV legend, mature beauty, underrated icon, but Dana transcends all of them. Younger fans are rediscovering her through streaming platforms, amazed by her presence and authenticity. She's living proof that aging in Hollywood can be an evolution, not an ending. Her rare photos don't reveal scandal, they reveal soul. Shots of her painting at home, laughing with friends, or walking her dog show the same warmth as her performances. None of it breaks the mystery. It deepens it. When asked how she stays relevant, Dana said, "I just keep being interested." That curiosity keeps her timeless. She doesn't reinvent herself for trends. She expands herself for truth. Her shocking secrets aren't wild stories. They're choices. To turn down shallow roles, to write letters by hand, to meditate before acting, to live quietly and fully. Her rebellion lies in restraint. She bears her soul through her work, not her private life. Crew members say she treats everyone with respect. No diva behavior, no entourage, just dedication. That humility is why each new generation falls for her all over again. Fame was never Dana's goal. "I just wanted to work," she once said. The rest was noise. And yet she's mastered the art of silence, proving that mystery is louder than chaos. She keeps learning, traveling, mentoring. Her advice to young women in the industry: learn who you are before they tell you who to be. That single sentence sums up her entire legacy: authenticity over approval. So what are Dana Delany's real shocking secrets? That she survived Hollywood without losing herself. That she chose art over fame, peace over noise. That she made privacy powerful again. Every generation rediscovers her because she represents something rare: beauty with substance, confidence without arrogance. She reminds us that true glamour isn't perfection, it's authenticity. She doesn't need to be young, viral, or loud. She just needs to be Dana. As we wrap up this journey, think about her message. In a world that rewards noise, she chose silence. In a culture addicted to exposure, she chose privacy. And somehow that made her unforgettable. Her rare photos don't expose scandal, they reveal soul. Her secrets aren't shocking, they're inspiring. She's the woman who proved you don't have to scream to be heard or overshare to be loved. So now tell us, what's your favorite Dana Delany moment? Was it her fierce compassion in China Beach? Her charm in Desperate Housewives? Or her quiet brilliance in Body of Proof? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this dive into the life and legacy of Dana Delany, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories about Hollywood's most captivating icons. Until next time, stay glamorous, stay curious, and remember, mystery never goes out of style.